Okay, so those of you who follow me know that I'm always talking about that four-letter word that is the four-letter word that will get you in trouble if you don't understand what you're saying and how you are using and abusing those four letters. And those four letters are SELF. And I usually capitalize that S. So what do I mean that capital SELF is an important word, the most important four-letter word, I believe, in the English language? Yes, more important than LOVE, because it takes an SELF to LOVE. So if we don't know and have a relationship with self, then we can't love. If we don't know and have a relationship with ourself, then we can't add value to our life and the lives of others. We literally wind up being a shell of a person. And there's a lot of people walking around disconnected from themselves. And that disconnect shows up in a number of undeniable ways. When you are disconnected from yourself, you don't trust yourself. You don't acknowledge yourself. You don't engage in self-investigation and inquiry. You don't get curious about your feelings. You don't wonder what's possible for your life, because you have become so used to leaving yourself out of the conversation of life that you don't even know you're doing it. And every single time we ignore or reject or overlook ourselves, we do a disservice to this incredible being that we all are, because we are filled with potential. And that potential can only be realized when we value it. And you can't value your potential if you don't value yourself. So here are just a couple of things that I want to share today about developing a strong, resilient, reliable, trusting relationship with yourself. First and foremost, when you look in that mirror, if you look in your mirror and you prefer to look away, that is an indicator that you are out of relationship with yourself, that you have lost or never were taught to value yourself. And so looking at yourself in the mirror, and turning away, or looking at yourself in the mirror and finding fault with what you see, looking at yourself in the mirror and not being able to imagine or envision that people see something wonderful or extraordinary in you, that is a real indication that there is loving work that needs to be done, and that you will do your life a huge service by taking time to at least get curious about why you have such distance and disconnect, and let's just call it what it is, disdain for yourself. One of the ways to start the journey of creating a better relationship with yourself, and that is the starting place of creating anything. When you decide that you want something, that decision carries a lot of energy and power. Now, you may not feel like you've got a lot of energy and power. You may feel like you have wanted to feel better about yourself your whole life. You may feel like you have tried to, feel better about yourself your whole life. But I know from a place really, 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 really deep inside that if you say to yourself, okay, I really want to have a relationship with myself. You say those words and you say them with your heart, not your mind. You say them with the hope. It doesn't even have to be the expectation, but the hope that you can have a better relationship with yourself. I am telling you that those words connected to that openness in your heart makes a pathway to your subconscious that can help you make that relationship a reality. And yes, it is not going to happen overnight, but nothing does. Nothing happens overnight. All right. I'm loving you. Have a great day. To our inner fitness community, I invite you to stay, join, and learn to turn wellness concepts into action. Living life well takes practice, y'all. So simply click the subscribe button to practice together, grow this conversation, and change the world. I can't wait to read your comments and hear how your life changes for the better. Thank you for subscribing. Let's thrive.